the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Atlanta Hawks. Last outing for Atlanta, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to Dallas. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And already the grind of the new season starting to show. Shaq, how do you stay fresh for the long haul, both as a player and as just a massive individual?
Veteran guys, you got to know how to pace yourself. And minute restrictions, it really has become a bigger part of the game.
Yeah, I agree. So, injury histories, always taken into account now. This is why you have to develop depth.
How do you stay fresh for the long haul?
Oh, man, I have this drink I put together.
Oh, really? What is it?
Oh, yeah. It's a little, I take tomatoes, right? And I squish them up, and it gets real like tomato sauce.
Uh-huh.
And I put that in. And then I take kale salad. I put that in.
What are you making, spaghetti?
I put ginger in it.
Yeah.
Put that in. I put a little cayenne pepper in. A little bell pepper.
Sounds disgusting.
Ernie, he's making lasagna over there.
Sounds disgusting.
Can I get some of your lasagna?
Oh, man, it's the pepper. It makes you pep up.
Yeah, that'll do it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Also good.
Let's meet the visiting team, the Chicago Bulls. At small forward, Denzel Valentine. At center, Robin Lopez. At point guard, Chris Dunn. At the other guard position, Zach Levine. At the other forward position, Jabari Parker. The head coach of the visiting team is Fred Hoiberg. Introducing the starters for your Atlanta Hawks! At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 3, Kevin Herter. At the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 11, Trey Young. At center, 7 feet, number 25, Alex Randall. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Torian Prince. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 20, John Collins. A head coach for your team. This is the ATM. Make some noise for your Atlanta Hawks!
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road. And of course, guys, the big news, Jeremy Lin out with the injury.
Yeah, and since last game, when we saw him leave with that injury, the news appears to have gone from bad to worse. I mean, they're going to have to make do without this young man for a long time.
Difficult news right now for everybody to digest, for him and his teammates. We certainly wish him a full recovery.
Now, here is Young. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Parker out there with Valentine. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Brent, you played for 14 seasons. What kind of off-season training did you do personally to keep in shape?
I had a great trainer in Southern California that I would go home to every year and work on different things. It was funny, Kevin, because as you get a little bit older, you can be a little more specific with how you train. You understand how you're going to be used, the type of minutes you're going to play, so it can be a little bit more specialized. I'm not sure if I could tell you this, but I surfed a lot in the off season.
Balance.
Core, right?
Core balance.
All right, Thank you. Check box.
The kick out to Young. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience. It led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Prince kicks to Young. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Here's Collins. The pass to Len. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Young kicks to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Dorian Prince had his eyes on the rim the whole way there. Love how aggressive he was there on that drive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hawks foul called. Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul.
Bulls moving the ball around. Levine kicks to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Young. Dunn misses. Len has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Prince outside. Herter, guarded by Levine. Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Parker kicks to Dunn. And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Can they get it? Dunn shot's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Herter, guarded by Levine. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Prince misses. Chicago trailing here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Good work, David. Thank you. It sounds like defense is going to be the key for them today.
And it usually is. They try to use their D to make life miserable for every opponent they play.
And sometimes it's not just about one player. For them, it's about a complete defensive effort. In the paint, on the perimeter, in transition, they've got to be all over the place.
Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
There's no doubt that the Hawks are right in the midst or the beginning stages of a massive rebuild. It's something that the Hawks organization had delayed quite a bit. They had that great core of Horford, Korver, Teague, and Bazemore that got them into the playoffs for several seasons. But now it's about the future, it's about growth, and it's about these young guys getting an opportunity.
And the Hawks and the rebuild, it was something they put off year after year.
Well, it was a team here that made the playoffs every season since 2008, so a 9-year run for the Atlanta Hawks, and they tried their best to add players to put them over the top, but nobody really came down to Atlanta to do that. So you can't be mad for a decade of really good basketball here in Atlanta, and now the reset is on.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Have to admire how Dunn draws these fouls. Just a master at fooling whoever is on it.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots. Under 6.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks trail by 6. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series. Looking at the numbers for Levine, how he did last season. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shoots it up. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just 1 more will put him over the limit.
And the Bulls making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Prince, the pass to Young. Here's Collins. Guarded by Levine. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 5, the Hawks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
6 on the shot clock. Levine against Young.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Now, here's Parker. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Poked loose. Stolen by Collins. Young dishes to Len. Bazemore. No one around him. It's good from long range. Bazemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's just a pretty looking stroke from the outside by Bazemore there. The perimeter shot now a staple of his game.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Justin Holiday. 2 shots. Under 6.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
Now, here is Young. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. Steps back and shoots. That's good on the jump shot.
That's an encouraging sign there as Prince steps in. Nice rhythm, a confident look there.
Holiday against Bazemore. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Well, the fans happy to see Jabari Parker healthy and doing what he does best. Brent, talk about what makes him, in your opinion, so special.
Well, just how many comebacks he's had and just how much fortitude he's shown so far in the early part of his career. Lots of comparisons early on to Melo and to Grant Hill, and he's capable of carrying a team offensively. Just nice to see him on the floor.
That free throw, no good.
And Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
And he's good on the second. One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
they
a
throw
lefty
you off.
out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then
and
they add the little sidestep.
The James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Bazemore finds Len. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Young taking his time here. Sinks the triple.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll. Very advanced for a player of his age.
Bean passes to Valentine. Lopez outside. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Pass to Levine. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he sets that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, that's a good call. Just keep arguing with the officials because they change that call all the time. Not.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Levine against Young.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the jam by Levine.
And I don't know if there's anybody who can match Levine when it comes to the art of the dunk. He is a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Now, here's Dedmon. Young outside. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Jabari Parker. 2 shots. Under.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. A new head coach, Lloyd Pierce, is looking to bring a defensive approach to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Pierce has the resume you would want from a defensive coach. He came up in those teams in Memphis during the grit and grind time and learned some defensive techniques from Brett Brown in Philadelphia. Helped them last year on the defensive end to be a much stingier defense in the league.
Good on the second free throw. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Young outside. He kicks it to Anderson. Levine against Young. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Levine against Young. Levine dishes to Carter. Holiday, the pass to Levine. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for Zach Levine.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Pass to Young. Anderson outside. Over Parker. They grab their own miss. Here's Dedmon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And stolen by Portis. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. And then Carter with the jam.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
Alex Lenz checked in for Dwayne Dedmon.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Carter. Something the NBA has tested out in the G League, Brent. Coaches' challenges. What do you think?
I think the idea of making sure that the handkerchief matches the tie is a great idea.
Only you would say that. Only you would say that.
I'm just worried with some of the casual styles in the NBA that it's not going to be accessible. But
I think you're right.
I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be interesting for the league. But it's going to happen.
Anything to make these coaches do more, make more decisions,
and make decisions that can impact whether or not your team wins the basketball game or loses it, because after a referee makes a determination that you think might be the other way, or they don't look at a replay where you're sure and certain that you could get possession, I'm reaching for the hanky.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now here is Holiday. Puts up a 3. And it's Carter missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Carter against Holiday. Stolen by Carter. Anderson outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Carter. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Chicago, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
2 shots. Under 6.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First free throw is good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter outside. Pass to Bazemore. Carter with the block. Here's Holiday. Parker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Your small forward stays active like Jabari Parker did that time down low. You'll get second chance opportunities.
Anderson kicks to left. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bazemore for 3, but they recover it. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Bazemore feeding off the contact. It did not slow him down on that possession. Good finish.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
And really, it's hard to guard a guy like Bazemore because of how high he can get up. His athleticism is just boundless.
Now Parker. Outside Holiday. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. You may not remember Vince Carter traded on draft night for his college teammate Antoine Jameson, but he talked about that crazy exchange.
So as I'm sitting back there, it's like there's been a trade, Toronto Raptors and Golden State make a trade for Antoine Jameson and Vince Carter right there. So our families are sitting right next to each other. So they're fixing the hat, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, here's your hat. All right, give us that hat. Move forward. So it was just the weirdest thing.
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, a pick apart, that's pretty unique.
Chris Dunn.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, you feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
And for Chicago, Levine and Parker are the wings. Portis is out there with Carter, and it's Dunn in at the point guard position. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. With Kent Bazemore, Brent, a lot of what he brings on the defensive end starts with his length, a very large, long arm span.
Yeah, not a picnic for any guard that's trying to navigate around the length of Kent Bazemore. He's always had an impressive steal and block total as the seasons have gone on, and the ball handler doesn't ever feel quite comfortable with Baze around.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Felicio's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chicago leading by 5. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta. And Levine, here we go. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's foul number 2 for him. Parker against Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. Parker's shot is off.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Herter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Levine against Bazemore. 5 on the clock. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
What an unreal move by Bazemore. Has the D doing circles out there.
Dunn kicks to Cook. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Felicio, the pass to Parker. And the call will be against Alex Lamb. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Carter kicks to Felicio.
Atlanta foul called. Omari Spellman. That's his first personal foul.
Outside, Levine. Dunn looking over the floor. It's good. Dunn's got 10.
He's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Anderson outside. Here's Collins. Unable to get that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Dunn outside. Out to Carter. Over Collins. Pocket 6. Carter, that's good. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Bazemore against Levine. It's Anderson with the drive. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls leading by 7. Parker inside. He's covered by Anderson. The offensive rebound, Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Bulls.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
The first free throw is good. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Taurean Prince comes in for Anderson. And Chicago also making a switch. Valentine's checked in. Carter hits them both. Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing there are always going to be super teams. Is there middle ground there?
Is there middle ground?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You would like to have some of the teams just be more competitive than they are, but some of the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves into position to get better, younger talent has decimated.
What do you call that?
I don't have a term for it.
Okay.
I don't like the one that's used, so I don't have a term for it. Let's just call it setting yourself up for the future, Kevin.
Looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success for the fans who have just, they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Kevin Herter. 2 shots.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. The Bulls making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 7. Dunn kicks to Lopez. On the wing, Levine.
Hawks foul called. Dwayne Denton.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Free throw good, Levine.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so Levine nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 9. And Bazemore kicks to Dedmon. Here's Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Zach Levine.
Personal foul.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
And that one falls for Prince. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. Just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
And both free throws good for Prince.
I thought Prince had a phenomenal second year in the NBA last season, asked to do a little bit more, a little more confidence in his ball handling and scoring ability. He jumped into the starting lineup, and he instantly became a key part of what they were trying to do in a very intricate offense around former coach Mike Budenholzer.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Zach Levine unable to get his last shot to go. Herter, Dunn covering. Dishes to Dedmon. Lays it up off the glass. Dedmon's got his first 2 points.
Well, even when you contest Dedmon, he's finding ways to stay locked in and still make some tough shots.
That's tipped and stolen by Bazemore. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Levine heading to the... Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Bazemore kicks to Dedmon. And there's the pass to Prince. Connects from three-point range. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bazemore against Levine. Now here's Bazemore. Tight defense on him. Good D by Lopez.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Dunn outside. Kicks to Lopez. Dunn right side. In the corner, it's Levine. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bazemore. Levine can't hit. The Hawks trail by 4. Herter, Dunn covering. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
Now here's Collins, and it's all evened up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Done outside. In the corner, Valentine with it. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Bazemore. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 4-3, Levine, and the Bulls with another miss.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
It's Prince on the wing. He's got 9. Pass to Collins. Herter, done covering. Prince outside. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Levine. Done outside. In the corner, it's Levine. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
Yeah, Greg, I think you're right there. At major turning points, they'd miss a series of shots, they'd make some mistakes, and it led to the wipeout.
Yeah, Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Dwayne Dedmon, not a big name in the NBA right now, Brent, but he's a very productive player in what time he sees on the floor.
Well, he never does anything without misstep out there. Great length for a player. He competes on both ends of the floor, and he bolsters up a front line no matter what position you put him at, the 4 or the 5.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Trying to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bulls. He dishes it to Lopez. Done outside. Outside Portis. Stolen by Len. Taken away by Holiday. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. He gets it in there. Dunn's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when Dunn finds his comfort zone, his team is all the more dangerous. Just an unreal scorer who continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Now here is Carter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Young. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Outside Holiday. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Bulls lead by 2. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Prince outside. Over Valentine. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Dunn passes to Lopez. Portis with it. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 14 feet away. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Now, here's Dunn. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Dunn's got 8 points here in this quarter. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Prince outside. And Len has it in the corner. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holiday looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Portis. Now here's Valentine. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Young. Atlanta shooting not great, 40% for the game. Prince dishes the Len. And here's Young. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Well, they need to strike a balance between being aggressive and being too aggressive. You know, Ernie, you need to be solid defensively at the same time, but not get pushed around. I think they're giving up a lot of free throws, way too many. They need to go back to playing solid, fundamental defense and build the energy from there.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Chris Dunn has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, on the cut, off the dribble, he is a factor, and we saw that in the first half.
Coaches talk about having slashers on the team, and this is what they do. They get into the heart of the defense. They force difficult rotations. He's been tough to contain.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Bulls shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Robin Lopez out there with Jabari Parker. And it's done in at the point.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Young finds Len. Young outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Herter Guarded by Levine. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Levine. The dish to Parker. He kicks it to Valentine. Back to Parker. 6 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Parker's got 12.
Sometimes you got to just be in position, and that time Jabari was deep enough and pretty much game over for the D.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. He gets that one. 9 points in the game so far. Chicago trailing here. Valentine passes to Parker. Back to Valentine. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Valentine's got his second basket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Done against Young. It's good.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
Young against Dunn. Outside, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Hawks. Prince outside. Young against Dunn. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
And that one falls for Young.
Just a bright, young, offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Justin Holiday comes in for Chris Dunn. And so Young nails them both.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Anderson. Parker's shot is off. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. Pass to Collins. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Anderson wide open. Kept alive by Atlanta. Collins good.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Levine. To the middle. Here's Carter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting 1. Thunder Sticks.
That's good from Carter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Hawks passing it around. Carter guarded by Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. Knocks it loose. Young against Levine. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a chance to check out the stats for Valentine.
Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Parker's shot is off.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger. The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hawks making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. Felicio's checked in for Chicago. Levine kicks to Parker. For the lead, he squares up and sinks it. Parker's got 14.
Wow, amazing. Creating scoring opportunities for himself, staying aggressive on the offensive end. Solid play.
Passes it to Collins. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Young. Bazemore against Holiday. Now here's Bazemore. Tight defense on him. No good with the layup. Levine with it. He's got 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bazemore against Holiday. Back to Bazemore. The feed to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. He's got 14. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Holiday against Bazemore. Another one falls for Chicago.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young against Levine. Now the pass to Bazemore. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bazemore's got 13 points.
Well, once Bazemore gets the ball off the pass, he immediately skies up for the jump shot and nails it. You like to see that kind of assertive, aggressive, confident attitude.
Now here's Parker. He's got 14. Stolen by Anderson. To the middle. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Bulls. Portis, he's checked in for Felicio. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Holiday. And that one drops. He has 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Dedmon. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here is Holiday. He's got 7. Young with the steal. Bazemore against Holiday. Anderson dishes to Bazemore. Kicks it to Young. Dedmon passes to Bazemore. Holiday brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Levine. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Levine's got 4 points this quarter. The Hawks trail by 3. Bazemore on the win. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that matchup with the Kings, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Clock at 6 to the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Holiday against Bazemore. The kick out to Young. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. And Dedmon throws it down.
The athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
And Dwayne Dedmon, a player who started his NBA career late, was a rookie at age 24 and then floated around to several teams. But he has gone from being an end-of-the-bench guy to an important rotation player in just the last few seasons.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. Spellman shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Spellman.
It's on Bobby Portis.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And with Dedmon and the teams he's played with, you know, he always has found a way, Greg, to slot in and give you good minutes.
Yeah, what I love about him, he knows who he is as a player and plays to his strengths. Never gives up on a play on either end of the floor. And now he's even added a 3-point shot to his arsenal to kind of further expand his versatility.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 14. Parker And it's good, 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Lenz checked in for the Hawks.
Thunder Sticks.
One shot, find the lanes.
Free throw good by Parker. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Dishes it to Prince. It's Vince Carter on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Carter against Holiday. Carter kicks to Dedmon. Clock at 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Carter against Holiday. Rebound by the Hawks. Prince outside to the left side wing. Land against Portis. Fades away. Chicago grabs the miss. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's 1:17 left in the third. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
That's a beautiful pump fake there. Show the ball, get your man up. Parker did a good job of going right at the D.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. First one falls for Denzel Valentine. He's checked in for the Bulls. And Parker drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
There's the dish to Prince. Parker with the steal. Dunn right side. Over in the corner, Portis lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Prince on the wing. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Herter. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 11.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
Now, here's Dunn. 14 points for him. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Atlanta now. Herter, Dunn covering. Carter outside. Lets it go from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jabari Parker making things happen for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
take a moment, count my goals.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Alex Len out there with Prince. Then there's Carter. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Len. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
For 3.
Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. Herter, Dunn covering. Prince kicks to Dedman. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Prince. Over Parker. That one off the back iron and out. The Bulls leading by 8. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Valentine dishes to Dunn. Out to Parker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that? Parker taking the contact and still connecting on the tough field goal attempt. That's some strength.
Shooting 1. Thunder Sticks.
One shot.
And that one falls for Parker. The Hawks trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Len down low, working on Portis. Len's shot is off. The Bulls shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Bulls moving the ball around. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Feeds it to Dedman. And that one drops.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedman, nice finish.
Dunn kicks to Parker from past the arc. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in.
John Collins.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Carter, the pass to Len. He dishes it to Prince. Carter outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Now here's Len. No good from 18.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Parker's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 11. Carter right side. Over Dunn. Gets the bucket and the foul. Dunn. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Vince Carter.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now here's Parker. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Carter comes in with the double team. Fires it up. Levine can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Count it, good.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Levine with it, defended by Carter. Outside Portis. Back to Levine. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his third foul of the game. Payne, he's checked in for Parker.
Bulls substitution, Cameron Payne.
Now Payne. He kicks it to Valentine. Just 3 to shoot over Prince. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail by 6. Carter outside. Inside. Prince's shot is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Payne. Levine finds Lopez. They could use a bucket. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Len. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Even after a number of years in this league, Len still feels like a developmental project.
Well, out of the 5 positions, centers seem to be not only the latest guys to develop, but also with the way the game is going, you wonder what their position is in today's game. You look at Marc Gasol, he didn't become elite until he turned about 30 years old. Hassan Whiteside, DeAndre Jordan. It takes some time, Kevin.
That free throw good from Len.
Well, Alex Len, in the age of pace and space as a big, trying to find his way to be effective on both ends of the floor. He has that size and length. He brings that to the table every night.
Now here's Levine. From deep. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 3. Back to Prince. The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here.
Bulls substitution, Chandler Hutchison.
Portis kicks to Valentine. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Back to Young. It's Prince on the wing. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Hutchison. Outside Portis. Lopez passes to Hutchison. 5 to shoot. Over Young. That one a little long. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. To the middle. That one no good. Great D that time from Portis. Levine looking around. And there's the call on John Collins. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Levine. Outside Portis. Lock at 6. Here's Holiday. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Prince outside. Out left to the wing. Herter, guarded by Levine. Back to Young. Here's Prince. The stupendous finish in tracks.
Well, the defender didn't move him off one bit, and Taurean Prince collects 2 more.
And Holiday kicks to Portis. It's Levine atop the key. Lopez right side. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Prince. The shot by Valentine, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Levine inside the 3-point line. And that one comes up a bit short.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
So it's the Hawks now. After the miss from Bobby Portis. Young outside.
That's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Right side Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Trae Young.
They're over the limit. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Justin Holiday. Taking 2 shots. Under sticks.
And the first one drops. And the Bulls making a change here. Parker's checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Hawks trail by 5. And Young kicks to left. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Parker against Young. Holiday with the block. They recover it.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
4th team foul. At the line for the Hawks, John Collins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls leading by 3. There's the pass to Valentine. Pass to Parker. Fires from the line. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Chicago grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Parker. It's good. Parker's got 16 here in the second half.
The former number 2 pick overall, Jabari Parker, demonstrating some real poise on that play, and that's an important bucket for the club.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Knocked away, and Atlanta has possession. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
One shot.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
From 13, good defensive work there by Young.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Herter, guarded by LaVine. To the inside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Now, here is Young. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Holiday inside the line. Count it!
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Herter, guarded by LaVine. Kicks to Collins. Over LaVine. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
Chicago calls timeout. The score is tied at 93. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise!
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Young. Outside Holiday. Parker outside. Got it!
Nice. Parker taking over, demanding the ball. This is a big situation.
Atlanta calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And make some noise!
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.